Dear friends, Namaskar. We have gathered here virtually to celebrate a special occasion, the Teachers' Day, birthday of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Let me take this opportunity to honor and thank our teachers for their services to the society. I will start this special celebration with a universal and beautiful Vedic chant. Om Sehna Bhavatu Sehno Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Meaning, together may we move, teacher and the taught, together may we relish, together may we perform with vigor and deep concentration. May what has been studied by us be filled with the brilliance of understanding leading to knowledge. May it not give rise to hostility due to lack of understanding. Om, peace be. As we all are aware, teachers are the backbone of our society. They strive hard to shape the students' character nobly to make them an ideal citizens of the nation. Please join me in wishing these alchemists inner lives. It gives me today immense pleasure to present some esteemed teachers reflecting, enlightening, and pondering on given topics. Today we have two topics. Number one, today's teacher is a Corona warrior, and number two, memories of a favorite teacher.
मैं श्रीमती अंजलि गुप्ता एक सरकारी स्कूल में अध्यापिका हूँ। आज जब पूरा संसार कोरोना जैसी वैश्विक महामारी से गुजर रहा है, इस समय सबसे ज़्यादा चिंता मुझे अपने स्कूल के उन नौनिहालों की है जिन्हें कहा जा रहा है कि वो भी ऑनलाइन पढ़ाई करें। वो गरीब छात्र जिन्हें 2 जून की रोटी जुटाना मुश्किल है, वो कहाँ से लाएं ऐसे फ़ोन जो उन्हें पढ़ा सकें। फिर भी काफ़ी प्रयासों के बाद कुछ छात्र जुड़ पाए। बाकी बच्चों से रोज़ फ़ोन पर बातचीत करके उन्हें समझाया जाता है। सर्वप्रथम तो उनके मन से इस भय को दूर किया गया कि जल्दी ही सब पहले जैसा होगा और हम फिर उसी तरह हंसी खुशी खिलखिलाते चेहरों के साथ मिलेंगे। राशन, पैसे, पढ़ाई, जिस भी तरह से उनकी मदद की ज़रूरत थी, वो समय समय पर इस कोरोना काल में स्वयं उनके घर घर जाकर की और उनको पढ़ाई की सामग्री और 2 जून का राशन उपलब्ध कराया। अंग्रेजी माध्यम के स्कूलों जैसी सुविधाएं स्कूल में जुटाने का प्रयास किया। होम क्वारंटीन हुए लोगों के स्वास्थ्य का हाल रोज जाना। उनसे इन 14 दिनों में एक अनजाना सा बहुत ही प्यारा संबंध बन गया। कहीं बहन, कहीं मैम, कहीं आंटी और कहीं एक बेटी के रूप में। कई कविताएं लिखी, लोगों को जागरूक किया, विद्यालय की साफ सफाई, वृक्षारोपण आदि कार्यों को अंजाम दिया। कई ऑनलाइन प्रशिक्षणों में भी प्रतिभाग किया और बहुत कुछ सीखा। सफ़र बहुत कठिन है, पर आगे कदम बढ़ाना है। अपनी नेकी के कामों से जीवन को सफल बनाना है। धन्यवाद।
Happy Teachers' Day. Broadly speaking, the primary role of a teacher is to help students learn by imparting knowledge to them, setting up a situation in which students can learn effectively. There is no limit to the roles a teacher can play. Today, on the occasion of Teachers' Day, I will share few of my favorite roles which I have consciously practiced while teaching. The teacher is an artist who works with the precious clay of unfolding personalities. The teacher is a pioneer who is always attempting the impossible and winning out. The teacher is a friend whose heart responds to the faith and devotion of his students. And lastly, the teacher is a citizen who is selected and licensed for the improvement of the society. What a beautiful thought. He is given a license. A teacher is given a license to improve the society. Therefore, I urge my co-teachers not to shun away from your responsibilities. Do not remain only the class teacher. Play different roles, as many roles as you can. As it is rightly said by Henry Brooks Adam, a teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops. Let's use the true power of a teacher. Jai Hind.
Teachers are the guiding line in this vast sea of arrogance, ignorance, misbeliefs, helplessness, and illiteracy. At times, teachers also feel lost into the wilderness of half-baked knowledge and rigid attitude of the stakeholders. Their confidence is shaken by the bouts of blows from the unexpected changes in their environment. Even then, the teachers, the enlightened gurus, find their way out with their torch on by virtue of their vast experience and utmost desire to help their disciples and society at large. The COVID-19 pandemic has shaken the very roots of the education system. Till this global pandemic, we have been talking to our students, mentoring them and tutoring them using chalk and board in the classrooms. And suddenly we were awakened to a new normal when we were asked to connect to our students using means such as WhatsApp, virtual classes, online classes, using platforms like Google and Zoom and mobile applications, etc. We immediately rose to the call, and since lockdown, have been grappling to strings up the loosened beads and keep the cycle of education going. Most of us were not trained on making use of digital technology for imparting instructions and reaching out to students. Though caught unaware and at back foot, we learnt and devised best method to fulfill our mission of imparting lessons to all students on equitable basis. As warriors, we took to online teaching, shared notes and sent assignments to our students. This transition from routine classroom teaching to online class was not very smooth. This sudden shift over to a completely online format had proved to be a real roller coaster ride. Teachers, being the nation builders and future enabler, have to shoulder greater responsibility. They say that a teacher is a preacher, a motivator, a torchbearer, and so how could we just lay back and accept our defeat? We were bound to rise, shine, and bounce back. We had to discover the new modus operandi. We had to fight it out. And so we did. And we did it to the best of our wisdom, knowledge and capability. For a long time, our pedagogy required us to be tech savvy, but now we had to adopt the role of purely being online instructors and facilitators. Being the subject experts, we already had the knowledge. We just had to adapt to the technical mode of delivering the content, which we gradually did after learning the tricks of the trade, and that too on our own. We managed to shift fast, courtesy the help by family, kids, guidelines by our department, hit and trial efforts, and constructed feedback from our students. And here we are, en route to becoming the 21st century teaching models. May not be the perfect ones, but certainly ones to keep the cycle of education moving ahead effectively. We were attacked both verbally and in print. We were blemished, belittled, mocked, and by many nasty memes and jokes. We were made to appear as being exposed on social media for our lack of some additional skills. But we bore it all with grace and resilience to overcome our shortcomings. We are learning to teach online, learning to develop and deliver the e-content, learning to collaborate online with our students in this new edutech era.
our never say die attitude has helped us to continue moving ahead despite all the obstacles. Little has been talked about us and the role we played during these difficult times. No media coverage, no stories in the newspapers or social media, but that has not faltered us from doing what we are best at. We, the teachers, are fighting like warriors against the unseen enemy and its varied implications. The new normal spreads out before us like the edutech system of education, work from home scenario, maidless homes, and so on and so forth. But I'm sure we will come out winners. We have to fend for ourselves against all challenges and uncertainties. We have to fulfill our responsibilities as teachers and pathfinders. We will keep producing the best talents, honing the skills of the multitude. We will keep on molding best human beings that will rise to a new world, a new dawn. But along with that, we have to shoulder the responsibility of being the guiding lights for many. We are the torchbearers. We are also the warriors, the unsung heroes. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. No matter how old we grow, the lessons taught by our teachers can never be forgotten. They build the foundation for our moral values and nurture children with their love and care. Today, I, Sangeeta Sopat, a teacher by passion and profession, want to tell all my lovable teachers how much I adore them and wish them a very happy Teachers' Day. School days are the best days of our life. Years ago, as a young eager student, I would have just told that a favorite teacher was one who probably was polite, never scolded, and obviously gave very less homework. Needless to say, now when I'm a teacher, my perspective has changed completely. I always considered that the work of the teachers probably was just very easy, giving a lecture, relax, and then go. Today, I realize that teaching is continuous hard work. It's dedication, patience, being selfless, and teachers are friends, philosophers, and guides for life. They work tirelessly to create a challenging, nurturing environment for their students. I'm thankful to all my teachers in St. Joseph's Academy who created a sense of community and belonging in the classroom. They were teachers we never hesitated sharing our problems with, and those who inspired us with their passion for education. I look back with appreciation to the brilliant teachers, but also with gratitude towards those who touched my feelings. The curriculum, it's understandable that it's very necessary raw material, but warm, it is the vital element for the growing plant and for the soul of the child. Thank you, teachers. I'll forever be indebted to you for playing that vital role in my life. Though all the teachers in school were extremely close to my heart, but I cannot forget Mrs. Saklani and Shamsha ma'am in the primary section for leaving an indelible mark on my mind. Mrs. Parmar and Mrs. Sarkar for being pillars of strength in the middle school. Mr. Ratke, Mr. Bajaj, and Mrs. Kamra in the senior section for challenging me to be my best and instilling in me a passion for learning and be a teacher. I still have that register in which Kamra ma'am had once written good for one of my essays, and that's a treasure for me. I cannot forget Mrs. Khera, our library teacher, for making me a voracious reader. I was hell scared of going to the library without reading a book. So all the teachers out there, I can't thank you enough for being such outstanding and wonderful teachers. A happy Teachers' Day once again to all of you, and I hope that what I have learned from you, I'm able to imbibe it in me, and I also become a candle in someone's life. Thank you.
It is not a secret. Teachers are the most humble people in the universe, shying away from recognition, connecting with kids over dreams, content, deep thinking, and inquiry. It's really a beautiful thing. But is it as beautiful in the prevailing times of the pandemic? Yes, indeed. These corona warriors are faced with immense challenges today, and they painstakingly strive like normal times to impart knowledge, to give life lessons, to touch the lives of future generations. But then they do it only because they chose this profession out of a deep desire to contribute in a way no one else can. Trained for physical classroom teachings, the teacher today, all the teachers, they are facing a host of challenges. They have to teach online, which can be very difficult for teachers who have never used smartphones, laptops, etc., and which has been a necessity. Some teachers might not be able to afford these gadgets or could have health issues with so much screen time. There are network issues as well. Apart from coping with technology, all teachers are facing unprecedented demand for performing in front of the camera, which they have never done before. Too much screen time can have vision issues like strained, dry eyes, blurred vision, headaches, chronic neck and back pains. During this challenging time, a teacher may find herself emailing or messaging management or parents at as late as 8 p.m. and even beyond. Compared to a working day which used to run from 7:30 a.m. to around 2 p.m. Sometimes they even have to deal with the hostility of the critical and demanding guardians. Students have to be continuously provided with notes, worksheets, etc., all in digital format. Today's teacher have to not only teach but also conduct online examinations, invigilate online, and then receive answer sheets, evaluate and mark each one digitally. Teachers have to learn the complexities of using online platforms for instruction and ensure that learning outcomes are achieved by the students. As if these challenges were not enough, teachers have had a earmark. They had to earmark a teaching space within their homes and ensure no distraction at all. They have had to invest in a good broadband connection, smartphones, laptops, or tablets, etc. And all this in spite of cut down in salaries for most teachers. The sudden shift to social isolation can leave students feeling downcast, which can distract them from learning. Teachers today, therefore, have to deal with this with more compassion than in normal times. This results in their phones getting overflooded by chats, messages, and phone calls, both from students as well as parents, responding to which again is a very big challenge. Despite the numerous challenges faced by us, my message to my fellow teachers would be: don't let the chaos of this pandemic ruin your love for teaching or your students' love for learning. You can find ways to be an effective, attentive teacher amidst the madness happening around you. Teachers can help kids in the age of coronavirus by being available, communicative, and by supplying an education that matters.
Dear fellow club members, member families, and especially the teachers amongst us, Namaskar and a very happy Teachers' Day to all. I am Brij Singha, working presently with the foundation that runs Amity institutions across India and abroad. All my esteemed fraternity members have dwelt beautifully on the challenges of teaching in COVID times, with some also reminiscing fondly about their favorite teachers. Today I wish to share very briefly the opportunities thrown up by the present pandemic, which have come our way in the garb of challenges. Broadly, the opportunities are for reskilling ourselves, as teachers to cater to the demands of teaching, examining, evaluating, and collaborating using digital formats and platforms which we never thought we would and could use. The transition from teaching in a physical campus only to a hybrid paradigm combining mixed mode of teaching is now inevitable in the future. From asking students to bring their textbooks to class to bring your own devices will be a reality. The National Education Policy 2020, launched recently, also envisages use of virtual labs, increased e-content, etc. In short, therefore, COVID-19 pandemic has given us an opportunity to develop ourselves for the needs of the dawn of a new era in education. Thank you.
Rima Chandna from the Aryan School. My favorite teacher in convent was a teacher, Mr. H.P. Sharma. Conventees of my time will remember him even now because he was the most sincere and hardworking teacher I've ever met. I wish I could be like him. I have a few lines in his honor. सुंदर स्वरों के मैं साज बनाता हूँ, सुंदर स्वरों के मैं साज बनाता हूँ, नौ सिखे परिंदों को मैं बाज बनाता हूँ, डूबती हुई कश्तियों को मैं जहाज बनाता हूँ, सुनता हूँ सबकी और फिर दुनिया बदलने की आवाज़ बनाता हूँ। और कोई तो बना ले चांद पर बुर्जे खलीफा, और कोई तो बना ले चांद पर बुर्जे खलीफा, मैं तो कच्ची ईंटों से ही ताज बनाता हूँ।
Everyone, my name is Ripi Mukhija. I had been teaching earlier in Guru Nanak Fifth Centenary School, Missouri, and later on DSB International Boarding School, Rishikesh. After that, I was involved with PMKY Center, that is Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. The topic which today I would like to speak on is COVID-19 pandemic. How the people of my city are looking at it, how serious they are in following the central or state government guidelines. I would say that they are not serious. As per the government guidelines, face covering is compulsory in public places, in workplaces, and during transport. Do you think people are following these rules? They are wearing the mask, but while talking to someone, they remove it. Busy places like Paltan Bazaar or Hanuman Chowk, have you seen people maintain a distance of 6 feet? I have seen shopkeepers not wearing masks properly. Wearing it properly means covering your mouth and nose, but they simply hang it near the chin. We all have to fight together with this virus, not only for ourselves, but for our family, our friends, and above all, for our country. Ultimately, the greatest lesson that COVID-19 can teach humanity is that we are all in this together. No matter how much falls on us, we keep plowing ahead because that's the way to keep the roads clear. So just hang in there as better times are ahead. In the end, I would just remind again, stay indoors, step out if it is very essential, wash your hands frequently and thoroughly, maintain a distance of 6 feet while talking to others, take care of your elders and children. God bless you all. Thank you.
Teachers' Day. This is a day we celebrate every year. लेकिन इस साल टीचर्स डे 2020 खास भी है और फ़र्क भी है। फ़र्क कोरोना की वजह से और ख़ास इसलिए कि हमारे टीचर्स ने पूरे समाज को एक शाइनिंग एग्जाम्पल सेट किया है। All of us remember that thanks to Corona, everything is shut down. Later it opened and we started working from home. What did our teachers do? Variety of teachers in variety of schools, in variety of circumstances, किसी ने भी अपना प्रथम दायित्व नहीं छोड़ा। कोई टीचर ये नहीं भूला कि मेरे बच्चों को सीखना है, मेरे बच्चों की पढ़ाई जारी रहनी है। कुछ टीचर्स के पास सीवियर शॉर्टेज थी संसाधनों की, रिसोर्सेज की। आप भी जानते होंगे, हम भी जानते हैं। कुछ टीचर्स के पास स्मार्टफोन भी नहीं था, घर में कोई जगह नहीं जहां अपना फ़ोन रखकर अपना एक वीडियो शूट कर लें। लोगों ने टेप लगाकर, रस्सी बांधकर किसी ना किसी तरह से अपनी क्लास रिकॉर्ड करी, लाइव रिकॉर्डिंग करी और अपने बच्चों को पढ़ाया, और आज भी पढ़ाते आ रहे हैं। This is absolutely a shining example where many of us in other professions, in other disciplines, took some reason or the other to do whatever we want, we did. But our teachers did not give up. And what did we do in return? As a society, largely हमारे समाज ने, हमारे पेरेंट्स ने, कितने लोगों को हम जानते हैं जिन्होंने अपने बच्चों की स्कूल की फीस नहीं दी, उससे उन टीचर्स की तनख्वाह पूरी नहीं मिली। कुछ टीचर्स आधी तनख्वाह में, कुछ 25% तनख्वाह में, कुछ बिना तनख्वाह के। आफ्टर ऑल हमें ये सोचना पड़ेगा कि मैनेजमेंट भी कब तक अपनी जेब से देता रहेगा। कुछ लोगों को जेन्युइन प्रॉब्लम थी, कुछ लोगों ने इस कोरोना का फ़ायदा उठाया और हमारे टीचर्स को, जो एक शाइनिंग एग्जाम्पल थे, उनको और मुश्किल में डाल दिया। इन द एंड, टीचर्स डे के दिन मैं याद करना चाहता हूँ, अमेरिकन हिस्टोरियन जॉन एडम्स ने कहा था, द इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ अ टीचर never ends. You never know, it goes up to eternity. I remember my teachers, my parents, my first two teachers, and my teachers in school and college who have enabled me to even speak to you today. So let us all remember and salute our teachers. Thank you.